Hello, beloved. I am your God, and I have something important to tell you today. The world around you moves fast, and in the rush, you may overlook the signs I am sending. But I see everything, including the traps the enemy sets to harm you. Envy stirs in the hearts of some when you shine, but you must know this: no harm can touch those who walk with me. I shield you with my love and guidance. Open your eyes, for not every smile is sincere, and not every embrace carries pure intentions. There are those near you who let negative emotions control them, and they may plot against you. But I am here, and I will not let their plans succeed. Trust me, and you will walk safely through every challenge. Type 4545 if you believe that I, your God, protect you daily. Even when the path seems smooth, stay alert. Not all that glitters is gold, and not every shortcut leads to safety. I guide you toward what is good, though it may take time. Patience with me will always lead to blessings. Right, God is my guide if you trust that my timing is perfect. My child, when you place your trust in me, I strengthen the walls around you. Let your faith declare, I trust in the Lord, my shield and protector. This declaration builds a fortress of faith that no evil can penetrate. Do not let fear distract you from this truth. If you agree, type I trust God's protection now. The angels around you are always on guard, observing the dangers you may not see. They are my messengers, ensuring that my plans for you are not thwarted. When fear arises, remind yourself that you are under divine protection. Right faith conquers fear if you believe that I am always with you. I want you to look carefully at the people around you. Not everyone who stands with you has your best interests at heart. Some are driven by jealousy or resentment, but do not fear. I see their hearts and will shield you from their schemes. Trust that their plans will fail because you walk with me. If you believe this, type I walk in God's light and stand firm in your faith. My dear child, I see the burdens you carry, the losses you've endured, and the tears you've shed. But today, I want you to know that your sorrow is not in vain. I am the God who restores. What seemed lost will be returned to you, but not as it was before, better, fuller, and overflowing with my blessings. If you believe that restoration is coming, type God restores me now. You have faced moments where your stability crumbled, and you thought there was no way forward. But I am the God of miracles, and my hand is never too short to reach you. The angels have revealed that a great financial breakthrough is on its way to you. Hold on, for I am about to provide in ways you never imagined. If you are ready to receive, type blessings are coming. Even in your darkest days, my love has been constant. I have seen every disappointment and every moment you felt overlooked. But today, I remind you that my kindness never fails. I am transforming those challenges into opportunities for growth and blessings. Right, God's kindness never fails if you believe in my goodness. Do not let doubt take root in your heart, for I am not a God of confusion. The enemy may try to deceive you, but my promises stand firm. I am your provider, and I will meet your needs according to my riches. If you trust in my provision, type I trust God's promises. What the enemy meant for harm, I am turning for your good. When you walk with me, even the hardest situations become testimonies of victory. Remember, the battle is not yours, it is mine. Rest in my care and let me fight for you. Type God fights for me if you trust that victory is near. I know you face opposition, my beloved, and that there are those in your life who harbor envy and negativity toward you. But I want you to hear this clearly: no weapon formed against you will prosper. I am your defender, and I will not let harm touch you. If you believe this, type God defends me. When you feel attacked or misunderstood, remember that I see the truth. The battle you are fighting is not yours alone. I am fighting it for you. All I ask is for your trust. Trust me, and I will bring you through stronger than before. Right, I trust God's strength if you believe this. The angels I have placed around you are not idle. They are working tirelessly to ensure that no evil plan can take root in your life. When you feel alone, remember that you are surrounded by my heavenly forces. If this comforts you, type angels surround me. Do not let fear or exhaustion consume you. I know there are moments when you feel like giving up, but I am here to renew your strength. My plans for you are good, and I will guide you to a future filled with hope. If you believe this, type God renews my strength. Every step you take in faith builds a path to the blessings I have prepared for you. Keep moving forward even when the road is difficult. I am with you, lighting the way. If you trust me to guide you, type God lights my path. My beloved child, I see the burdens you carry, the guilt, the pain, and the fears that cling to your heart. You have held onto these for far too long, but today, I want you to let them go. I am your God, and I have already forgiven you. Those past mistakes, I have cast them into the depths of the sea, never to be remembered. Why do you hold on to what I have already removed? Release it now. If you are ready to let go, type I am forgiven by God. You may feel like the challenges you face are unbearable, but they are not punishments. They are part of the transformation I am working within you. What seems like the end is simply a new beginning I am preparing. Trust me to use your pain for something greater. Right, God is transforming me if you believe this truth. My love for you is steadfast and unchanging. Even when the world feels cruel and unfair, know that I am with you. I turn defeats into victories, tears into joy, and struggles into testimonies. If you trust me to bring beauty from your pain, type God brings beauty from ashes. There is no limit to what I can restore in your life. The areas that seem broken and irreparable are exactly where I will show my greatest work. Trust me with your heart, and I will bring healing and peace. If you believe this, type God heals my heart. The enemy wants you to focus on your failures, but I see your potential. You are not defined by your past, you are defined by my love. Let this truth sink in and walk forward knowing that I am shaping you for greatness. If you trust me, type God shapes my future. Dear one, open your heart and listen closely. Not everyone who walks beside you is truly for you. Some have hidden motives and only seek to take advantage of your kindness. But I am here to give you wisdom and discernment. When you ask me, I will show you who is trustworthy and who is not. Type God gives me wisdom if you are ready to receive clarity. You must not be afraid to distance yourself from relationships that drain you or lead you astray. This is not rejection, it is protection. I am separating you from those who cannot go where I am taking you. If you trust my guidance, type God protects me. Be patient, for my wisdom often comes in whispers and gentle nudges. Pay attention to the signs I place before you. They may seem small, but they are my way of leading you to the right path. If you are watching for my signs, type I trust God's signs. Remember, my child, that even when people fail you, I never will. I am your constant companion and guide. No matter how others may falter, my love for you is unshakable. If you believe this, type God's love never fails. As you move forward, keep your heart open to learning and growing. I am teaching you how to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Trust in my process, and you will see how I am working all things for your good. Type God's wisdom leads me if you are ready to follow my lead. My child, I know that sometimes life feels heavy. The weariness in your soul may make you want to give up, but I am here to remind you that I am your strength. When you feel weak, lean on me. I will lift you up and give you the courage to keep going. If you believe this, type God strengthens me. Healing is already in motion for you. Whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual pain, I am the God who heals. No wound is too deep for me, and no scar is beyond my touch. Right, God is my healer if you believe that my healing power is at work in your life. Do not be discouraged by setbacks. They are not signs of failure, but opportunities for growth. I am with you in every step, using even the delays to prepare you for greater blessings. If you trust my timing, type God's timing is perfect. The peace you long for is within reach. Come to me with your worries, and I will replace them with calm and clarity. My peace is not like the world's, it is deep, lasting, and unshakable. Right, I receive God's peace if you are ready to rest in my presence. Know this, my beloved, your future is bright. The darkness you feel now is temporary, and I am bringing light to every corner of your life. Hold on to hope, for I am working all things for your good. Type God brings light to my life if you believe this promise. My child, I see your struggles with provision and the worries that weigh on your mind. But today, I want to remind you that I am your source. The financial difficulties you face are not too great for me to handle. I am the God of abundance, and I will meet your every need. If you believe this, type God is my provider. You may feel like you are falling behind, but my timing is always perfect. Every delay, every closed door is part of my greater plan. Trust that I am leading you to something better than you can imagine. Right, God's plan is greater if you trust in my timing. The blessings I have for you are not just for today, but for a lifetime. Stay faithful, and you will see how I open the windows of heaven over your life. If you are ready to receive, type blessings are coming. Do not let fear or doubt take root in your heart. The enemy wants you to feel defeated, but I am working behind the scenes to bring about miracles in your life. If you trust me, type God works miracles. I will not only restore what you have lost, but give you more than you ever thought possible. The abundance I bring will overflow into every area of your life. If you believe this, type God's blessings overflow. My dear child, I see the battles you face and the weariness that often settles in your heart. But let me remind you, you are never alone. Every tear you shed, every struggle you endure, I am right there with you, strengthening and guiding you. This trial is not the end, it is a stepping stone to the victory I am preparing for you. If you believe that victory is coming, type God is my victory. I know there are moments when you feel like giving up, but do not let discouragement take root. The battle may feel overwhelming, but remember, it is not yours to fight alone. I am the God who fights for you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Right, God fights my battles if you trust me to carry you through. Even in the middle of the storm, my peace is available to you. You do not need to understand everything, just trust that I am working all things for your good. When fear tries to take hold, lean on my promises and declare your faith. If you believe in my peace, type God is my peace. The trials you face today are shaping you for a greater purpose. What feels like a setback is actually preparation for a comeback. Do not let frustration cloud your faith. Hold on, for the breakthrough is near. Right, breakthrough is coming if you are ready to see my hand at work. I am using every challenge to refine and strengthen you. Like gold purified in fire, you are becoming more resilient and radiant. Trust the process, even when it feels hard. If you believe I am refining you, type God is refining me. My beloved, there are times when decisions must be made quickly, and distractions will try to pull you away from my path. Listen carefully, for the enemy often disguises traps as opportunities. Do not take shortcuts that seem easy but lead to harm. Trust in my direction, and I will guide you safely. If you trust my guidance, type God leads me. You may feel pressure to act out of fear or urgency, but remember, my timing is never rushed. Wait on me, and I will show you the right way. Right, I trust God's timing if you believe in the power of patience. The enemy's goal is to confuse and distract you, but my spirit will bring clarity and peace. Tune your heart to my voice, and you will recognize the right path. If you are ready to follow me, type God's voice guides me. When you choose to trust me, you are choosing life and peace. Do not let anxiety dictate your decisions. Instead, seek my wisdom, and I will provide it generously. Right, God's wisdom is my guide if you trust me to show you the way. Remember, every decision you make in faith strengthens your walk with me. You are not alone in this journey. I am here to help you every step of the way. If you believe this, type God is with me always. My child, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Before you were born, I knew you, and my plans for you are already in motion. No matter how far you feel from me, my arms are always open, ready to welcome you back. If you trust in my love, type God loves me forever. You may feel unseen or forgotten, but I assure you, I see every detail of your life. Nothing escapes my notice, not a single tear or sigh. I am working in the background to bring light to your darkest moments. If you believe this, type God sees me. Even in your loneliest hours, I am right there beside you. My spirit is your comforter, whispering peace to your soul. When the world feels heavy, lean on me, and I will carry your burdens. If you trust me to lighten your load, type God carries me. My promises to you are unshakable. I have said that I will never leave you nor forsake you, and I mean it. Hold tightly to my word, for it is a foundation that cannot be moved. Right, God keeps his promises if you believe in my faithfulness. Every storm you face is temporary. I am the one who calms the seas and lights your path. Even when the way forward seems unclear, trust that I am leading you to a place of peace and joy. If you trust in my guidance, type God lights my way. My child, do not be discouraged when it feels like progress is slow. What seems like delay is actually my perfect timing at work. I am aligning everything in your favor, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust me, for I am never late. If you believe this, type God's timing is perfect. You are not forgotten. The dreams I have placed in your heart are still alive. Though it may seem like they are far away, I am working to bring them to fruition in ways that exceed your imagination. If you trust my plan, type God fulfills dreams. The wait is not wasted time. I am using this season to prepare you for the blessings ahead. What I have in store for you is greater than anything you have prayed for. Right, God is preparing me if you believe in my perfect plan. Remember, I am a God of new beginnings. Every setback you have faced will be turned into a stepping stone for greater things. Do not dwell on the past, for I am doing a new thing in your life. If you believe in new beginnings, type God is doing a new thing. The key to moving forward is trusting me completely. Surrender your worries, plans, and fears to me, and I will take care of the rest. Let me lead you to the abundant life I have promised. If you are ready to trust me fully, type God leads my future. My beloved, I see your tired heart. The weight of life may feel too heavy, and you may think you cannot carry on. But listen closely, I am the source of your strength. When your energy runs out, lean on me, for my strength is endless. You don't have to do this alone. If you trust in my power, type God is my strength. You may have wounds, some visible, others buried deep in your heart, but I am the God who heals. No pain is too great for me, no scar too permanent. Right now, I am working to restore your mind, body, and soul. Trust me, for your healing is already in motion. Right, God heals me if you believe in my power to make all things new. Even the wounds you thought were forgotten matter to me. I have seen every tear you've cried, and I am tenderly mending what was broken. Do not be afraid to bring your pain to me. I am your healer, and my touch brings peace. If you are ready to receive my peace, type God's peace is mine. Sometimes healing doesn't come the way you expect it, but trust that I know what is best for you. My ways are higher, and I am using even this struggle to refine you. What feels like a setback is part of your restoration. Right, God's plan is perfect if you trust in my timing. Know this, my child, the restoration I bring is complete. I do not fix only part of what is broken, I make all things whole. Trust in me, and you will see your life transformed in ways you cannot imagine. If you are ready to walk in wholeness, type God makes me whole. My child, you have worried long enough about your needs. I am the God of abundance, and I know exactly what you need even before you ask. Look to me as your provider, for my resources are limitless. If you believe this, type God provides for me. There is a breakthrough coming for you, one that will wipe away every doubt about my provision. Do not fear when things seem tight. I am preparing to release blessings in your life that will surpass all your expectations. If you are ready for this blessing, type blessings are coming. I have seen your faithfulness even in times of lack. Because of your trust in me, I am opening the windows of heaven and pouring out blessings you cannot contain. Stay patient, for my timing is perfect. Right, God's blessings overflow if you trust in my perfect plan. The difficulties you face today are not permanent. I am using them to teach you to rely fully on me. When the blessing comes, you will see that I was with you every step of the way, working behind the scenes for your good. If you trust me, type God is working for me. My provision is not limited to what you can see. I work in ways that are beyond your imagination. Trust me to meet your needs, and I will surprise you with my goodness. If you are ready to receive, type God surprises me with his goodness. Beloved, trials are a part of life, but they do not define you. What you are facing now is temporary, and I am using it to shape you into the person I created you to be. You are stronger than you think because my strength is within you. If you believe this, type God's strength is in me. Even when it feels like everything is falling apart, remember that I am the one holding it all together. Your struggles are not the end, they are a doorway to something greater. Trust me to turn your trials into triumphs. Right, God turns trials into triumphs if you believe in my power. You are not alone in this battle. I am fighting for you, and I will not let you fall. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am your source of hope and perseverance. If you trust in my strength, type God gives me hope. The darkest nights often bring the brightest mornings. What seems impossible now will soon be a testimony of my greatness. Hold on, for your breakthrough is near. If you are ready to claim it, type breakthrough is near. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity for me to show my glory in your life. Trust in my plan, and I will guide you through every storm. Right, God guides me through storms if you are ready to trust me completely. My child, there has never been a moment when I was not watching over you. Even in your loneliest times, I have been right there, carrying you through. My love for you is eternal, unchanging, and constant. If you believe in my unfailing love, type God loves me eternally. The plans I have for you are greater than anything you can imagine. Though you may not see it now, every step is leading you closer to the future I have prepared. Trust me, for I am the author of your story. Right, God is writing my story if you trust in my plan. You are not forgotten. I know every detail of your heart, your fears, your dreams, and your deepest desires. I am working in ways you cannot see to bring light to every dark corner of your life. If you believe in my care, type God brings light to my life. No matter how far you wander, I am always here, ready to guide you back to me. My arms are open, and my heart is full of love for you. Trust in my mercy, and you will find peace. If you are ready to return to me, type God's mercy is mine. Every promise I have made you will come to pass. I do not speak empty words, and my plans for you are good. Trust in my promises, for they are the foundation of hope and life. If you believe this, type God's promises never fail. My beloved, there are times when you may feel as though the world is moving forward without you. You watch others achieve, grow, and advance, and it stirs doubts within you. But hear me clearly, my plans for you are not delayed, they are perfectly timed. I am preparing you for something extraordinary, something far beyond what you can see now. If you trust in my timing, type God's timing is always perfect. Do not be discouraged by the waiting season. It is in this time that I am shaping your character, building your faith, and preparing your heart to receive the blessings I have in store. The wait is not wasted, it is an essential part of your journey. Right, God is preparing me for greatness if you believe this. You may not understand why certain doors remain closed, but trust me, beloved, every no is leading you to a better yes. I see what you cannot, and I protect you from what could harm you. Keep walking forward in faith, knowing that I am leading you to abundance. If you trust in my protection, type God is leading me to abundance. The dreams I planted in your heart are not forgotten. I have heard every prayer, seen every tear, and noted every act of faith. What I have promised, I will fulfill. You are closer than you think to the breakthrough you've been waiting for. If you believe this, type God is faithful to his promises. Remember, my child, that I am a God of perfect timing. While the wait may feel endless, trust that everything is aligning in your favor. When the moment comes, the blessings will be greater than anything you could imagine. If you are ready to receive, type God's blessings are worth the wait. Beloved, I know how overwhelming life can feel at times. The noise, the chaos, and the constant demands may weigh on your heart, leaving you restless. But I am your peace, the calm in the storm. Come to me, and I will quiet your anxious thoughts. If you believe I am your peace, type God is my calm in the storm. When the world feels heavy, remember that you do not have to carry it alone. I am here to shoulder your burdens and to give you rest. Trust in my presence, for it will refresh your soul. Right, God carries my burdens if you are ready to let go of the weight. Even in the middle of chaos, my peace is available to you. It is not the fleeting peace the world offers, but a deep, unshakable calm that comes from trusting me. When you feel overwhelmed, call on me, and I will renew your strength. If you believe in my peace, type God's peace never fails. There will be moments when fear tries to creep in, whispering doubts and lies into your mind. But fear has no power when you stand in my love. My perfect love casts out all fear, leaving no room for anxiety or worry. If you trust in my love, type God's love conquers fear. Take a deep breath and rest in this truth. I am with you. No matter how chaotic life may seem, I am the constant, unchanging source of stability in your life. Hold on to me, and you will find the peace you need to move forward. If you believe this, type God is my anchor. My child, I see the longing in your heart for change, for transformation, growth, and renewal. Know this, I am the God who makes all things new. There is no part of your life that I cannot restore or reshape into something beautiful. If you are ready for transformation, type God makes all things new. The struggles you face today are not in vain. They are tools in my hands, refining you and preparing you for a greater purpose. Trust in my process, even when it feels difficult. Right, God is refining me for His purpose if you believe this. You may feel stuck, as though nothing is changing, but I assure you that I am always at work in your life. Like a seed growing beneath the soil, my plans for you are developing even when you cannot see them. If you trust me, type God is working behind the scenes. Let go of the past, my beloved. The pain, the mistakes, and the regrets, release them to me. I am not holding them against you, so why do you hold on? I have already forgiven you. If you are ready to move forward, type God sets me free from my past. Embrace the new things I am doing in your life. The old has passed away, and I am bringing fresh opportunities, relationships, and blessings into your path. Trust me to lead you into this new season. If you are ready, type God is leading me into a new season. My beloved, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. No matter how much your circumstances change, my faithfulness remains constant. I have never left your side, and I never will. If you believe in my faithfulness, type God is always faithful. When life feels uncertain, remember that I am your rock, your foundation. You can stand firm on my promises, knowing that I will never let you fall. Right, God is my foundation if you trust in my steadfastness. Even when you cannot see the way forward, I am lighting your path. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. Keep following me, and I will guide you step by step. If you are ready to trust my guidance, type God lights my way. My promises are not delayed or forgotten. Every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass in its perfect time. Hold on to hope, for my timing is flawless. If you believe in my promises, type God's promises are true. No matter what challenges you face, I am your strength and your shield. Trust in me, and you will see how I work all things for your good. If you trust in my plan, type God is my strength and shield. My beloved child, take a moment to pause and breathe. I know how hard you have been trying, how tirelessly you have worked, and how deeply you have longed for things to fall into place. But listen closely, you do not have to do this alone. I am your God, and I am here to give you rest. If you are ready to surrender your burdens to me, type God is my rest. You have been running on empty, striving to solve everything on your own. But my strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you are tired, let me carry you. When you are overwhelmed, let me calm your heart. Right, God carries me in my weakness if you are ready to let me take the lead. Rest is not a sign of giving up, it is a sign of trust. When you pause to rest in my presence, you are declaring that you believe I am in control. Trust me with your worries, and I will bring you peace. If you believe this, type God is in control of my life. Remember, my child, that I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust me, even when the road is unclear. You may not see the full picture, but I do. My plans for you are good, and I will never lead you astray. If you trust my plans, type God's plans for me are good. Let go of the urge to do everything in your own strength. Instead, surrender to my power and watch what I can do. I am the God of the impossible, and I am working on your behalf. If you are ready to trust me fully, type God works miracles in my life.